Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S. Two women who call Atlanta home have made it their goal to help prevent and treat the disease. If you're wondering why it's so important to them, it's an easy answer.
My mother, Jolinda Wade, is my hero.
Let me just give him a hug first.
Oh, of course.
You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
I'm so glad to see you. I love you so much.
It's mind over matter for most athletes until it comes to mama. Mothers belong in our hearts. Usually your mom is your first love. That's certainly the case for Michelle Rooks and Susan Watson.
She just really pushed me to think that I could do anything as a girl, as a woman, always such an important part of who I am.
Moms are love, they're hope, they're your biggest cheerleader, they're home.
No, they aren't pro athletes, but the love they have for their moms drives them to fight against Alzheimer's. It's their inspiration and motivation each and every day.
Thinking of my mom and everyone out there who has lost a mom or is dealing with a mom with Alzheimer's, I'll probably tear up, but you can't underestimate it because it is your mom. It's the person that gives you life. She would be really proud. And I know it means so much to my dad, who knows I'm still fighting for her.
You fall prey to the hope of a good day because you think, oh, Mama's mom, she's doing great. Maybe we're on an upswing and maybe she's, going to be okay. And then an hour later she'll call and she thought she was on a train in Europe with her mother and all of their furniture. And she didn't know why the conductor wouldn't stop.
Michelle lost her mom Shirley to the disease in 2018. Susan's mom, Nancy, has been living with it for nearly 10 years. Together, they started DAA, Daughters Against Alzheimer's.
I just can't imagine a world without my mother in it, but I know it's coming, of course, and she was the one. I asked her if she was okay, with me doing this, and she said, scream from the mountaintops.
DAA raises money for Alzheimer's research for a 6th year in a row. Its main event, Battle for the Brain, features 11 teams competing in a lip-sync competition. Battle for the Brain has raised more than $2.4 million since 2017. 2023 will be the first $1 million year the event has had.
We're going to hit it and hopefully blow past our goal. And it's meaningful because it's not, obviously the money itself is important because that's what's funding the research. But again, it's the growth of the hope.
We have watched this event take on more than we could have ever dreamed for it and bring together the greater Atlanta community. Everybody, all our performers work so hard.
Sculpt House, a fitness studio in Buckhead, is one of the teams performing. Before these ladies hit the stage, they hit the treadmills for Curves for a Cause. As members of the Sculpt House team, they ran and walked over 150 miles in almost 5 hours to raise money ahead of the competition.
We do have some people on our team that are very personally affected, and so it was kind of a no-brainer. They were like, yes, I'm in. I want to join this team. I want to support this cause. A lot of other teammates just saw that it being a really great organization, it's a really great cause, and also wanting to donate their time, their resources, their money.
Working out couldn't be more fitting. It's a big part of the national plan to address Alzheimer's disease. Being active is one of the ways to reduce your risk of developing the disease by 40%.
Another is diet. Not in all cases, but in many cases, you can actually reduce your risk factors.
The understanding of lifestyle and how that affects you, and being, raising the noise about all this.
After all, there's no louder fan than your mom.
We will change this disease so that my children and everyone else's children out there will not have to deal with it in the same way.
Battle for the Brain at the Roxy at the Battery is this week. On Thursday, February 2nd. The show starts at 7:30. It's sold out. To date, it's raised almost $950,000. Guys,